Hello, this is Lynette from Panacea Ranch, and today I have a dear friend with me, Cheryl, who's willing to be a subject in how to do Reiki on someone, second degree Reiki or first degree Reiki, because I'm not really going to talk about symbols. So, but what we're going to do today is a little bit different, and we're going to use crystals that align with the 7 major chakras. And then I'm going to use some frankincense and myrrh on my hands for aromatherapy, for healing. So, I gotta go backwards because they have this backwards on here. So amethyst is for the crown chakra. So we're going to put that right at the top of her head because it won't stay there unless I tape it. Don't want to do that. And then the third eye is going to be sodalite. And we're going to lay that right on her third eye. And then we're going to do a blue... Wait, we didn't get the blue one. Where's the blue one? Oh, here's a blue one. I wasn't quite sure if we had a blue agate or aquamarine, so we're going to go with colors blue. Blue is going to be on the throat chakra. And then the heart, of course, is going to be the rose quartz. Then the solar plexus is citrine. And then the sacral is going to be orange calcite or carnelian. And we decided that was that. Is it the belly button or down? Yeah, I think it's going to be right. We'll put it right in between the belly button and the reproductive organs. Sorry. I know it's going to be difficult a little bit. I don't know. And then this one, why don't you put that one between your legs? If any of them fall, I'll replace them. Okay. All right. And that one was the red jasper or hematite at the root chakra. Okay. And then what did I do with the... I had to put them right here. Whoops. I'll get that. Okay. Some frankincense and myrrh for healing. First, I'm going to show you the hand positions, and then I'm going to do the Reiki, okay? So, the first thing you're going to do, if it was yourself, then you're going to put your fingers like this. Your thumb's going to rest here, your pointer finger goes right there, and your middle finger there, your ring finger there, and your pinky there, okay? But on your subject, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be thumbs on the forehead, pointer fingers on the nose bridge, middle finger on the cheeks, and then the other two fall about the same distance from each other, touching just the edge of her ear. Okay? Then, like I said in my earlier video about Reiki, when I do Reiki on someone, that's the only time that I'm really going to touch them unless we're really close. So I'm going to show you how to do just a regular one, and so you can touch them on their face there because I don't know, there's not really, I guess you could just go like this. But then the next one is going to be covering up the face, and again I'm 2 or 3 inches above. Okay, and then it's going to be the crown chakra where I'm putting my hands like this around the top of her head where my wrists meet at her crown chakra. Ooh, I feel that. And then I'm going to go under her head like this. I guess I'm touching her then. And then when you come up, you do the throat. like that, like this. Then you're going to do the heart chakra like this, the solar plexus, belly button, I do like this. Then reproductive organs, almost the same. My hands are a little bit more spread apart. And then the root chakra right there. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to begin by placing my ring finger on her nose bridge. Is that what we did? Yeah. I'm also going to start, this is a second degree symbol, the only one I'm going to use in this instance, and it's called a choker ray, and I'm using it for clearing energy. You want to clear the chakras so that there's right movement with nature in her energy, so her energy can move and healing can take place. Now you want to, depending on the injury, the illness, the disease, you might have to do this once every day for 3 days, for 3 weeks, for 3 months, or just periodically just keep doing it until the healing has completed itself. So I'm going to do the choker ray. Let's see if I can get this right. It's like a 7, and then you go around in circles 3 times on each hand to activate the clearing. And then what you do is you keep your hands in the position. You can feel the energy moving. Your hands are going to heat up. The area on their body is going to heat up. And when you feel like that area is clear, then you can move on to the next. Or you can spend just as much time there as you want. But try and see if you can connect to the energy between you and the person you're working on. thing I forgot to mention is to make sure that you or your subject is not crossing any arms or feet, because that will block the energy flow. Now I've basically just done the major chakras on her, and then I'm going to move the energy down her hands, roll it up in a ball, and imagining throwing it into a bucket of salt water so it can be dissipated and gone. I'm going to do it on the other side too. And then I also do it with the legs. How does that feel? Right.
Except I just got a sharp pain in my head.
A sharp pain in your head? So something's moving. And sometimes you will feel like, especially if you have a cold coming on, like I said in my previous video, I'll let you get the root chakra. So if you have a cold coming on or anything like that, it's going to take that 2-week cold and smash it into like 3 days.
Nice.
Yeah, so sometimes you'll feel, the accelerated healing sometimes brings on more pain or more symptoms just to get rid of it, to move through it and everything. Yep. And also I'm going to give you, did I email you the recording on how to do this to yourself?
I think so, yes.
Okay, we'll double check so I make sure I give that to you. And then also I'm going to send you the video that I made of doing Reiki on yourself too, for the hand positions and stuff, so that you can continue this too. But I still want to come and do this for you on a fairly regular basis so that we can get these issues under control and you feel better, because we all know feeling better is huge.
Key to a healthy and happy life.
It is. And I know I said I wasn't going to do second degree or tell you anything about second degree, but I did show you. I felt compelled to use the chokeray. And then while I was doing that to her too, I just out of habit, I had to do the Hunshaze Shonin, which is healing the past, healing your ancestors, and so that when you heal the past, when you heal your ancestors, then it heals what you have now, because it gets rid of what happened in the past. So, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you, Cheryl. I love it. Bye now.